What time is it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. How are you all? I would love to hear if you can see me in the chat. I have Stephanie helping me out, but she's on her phone, and she said that she cannot see me. So if you could let me know if you can see me and hear me and everything's good. As you all, can you hear me and see me, Steph, now?
I can hear you.
All right.
Since I'm live, but I think I froze over here, so.
Hold on, no fast.
Picture of me. Look at my lips.
Dad, is there a reason that your camera would be off or anything?
Would be off?
Yeah, they can hear me and they can't see me.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so you can see me now, Tiffany?
Yeah, the camera should be working.
We're good?
Yeah, the red there indicates it's working.
Perfect. All right, so we're up and running. All right, as you guys know, those of you who follow me on social media and stuff like that, my computer completely went down yesterday, about 24 hours ago. The power to it completely went off. As I was trying to get my newsletter out and get everything pumped and ready for today's Tipsy Tuesday, it just crashed. So I took it over to Best Buy, where the Geek Squad is, and they was hoping for the power cord to be the only thing that was wrong, and apparently it's not. So they don't carry my computer anymore because too many people brought it back.
Oh, wow.
So I would say if you're looking in the market for a computer, do not go with Acer. So I do not have any PowerPoints for you guys today, but we're just going to kind of discuss branding and why it's so important to brand yourself and how you can go about doing that instead of branding your company. How are you, Steph?
I'm doing great. You know, the busier you are, the better you feel.
I know, in just the short few days that I haven't talked to you, your whole life has been like whoosh.
Uh-huh. I'm glad I got up early today because, you know, I like to sleep in.
Okay, so I'm just going to run through a couple things I have to go over with you guys today as far as branding yourself and stuff like that goes. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some easy tools in order to be able to brand yourself. And so yeah, so we'll go ahead and start. The first thing that you want to do when you are branding yourself is to definitely brand your name. And keep your name the same. Like if you're going to go onto Facebook and Instagram and things like that, you're going to want to try to get the same name on all of your different accounts. So for me, like it's Samantha S. Wall, and you can find me there on Instagram, you can find me there on Facebook, and you can find me there on Twitter, and also on YouTube. Those are the four major ones that I use at this point. But like they're all the same name, so if somebody were to go researching for me, they could find me through the same name. So it's very important to brand your personal name, and then this way, as we all know, we've been in this business for a while, you see companies come and companies go. So if you know you're with a company who's great and you're making a ton of money, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and you've branded them along with obviously yourself because you're on social media, so people put your face to the name of whatever the company is, and all of a sudden that company goes away or something happens between you and that company that you no longer want to be with that company, you have to start over fresh. So when you brand your name from the beginning and just brand the value that you are giving to people, then you can do whatever you want. So you can add income streams, you can affiliate, you can definitely bring more income into your business by branding your name. So the main goal of branding yourself and being out on social media is in order to have people knocking at your door. Instead of you going out and being the best salesperson that you can be, these people will be calling you. I know from experience for the last probably at least a week, I've had at least 1 to 3 people call me each and every day asking me what I do and things like that. So it's definitely very important. For those of us who definitely aren't very good at sales either, this is a very important way to be able to have people just automatically want to join you. Like people who brand themselves, Justin Timberlake. He does multiple things. He does comedy. He's a singer. He's a writer. He's an actor. You don't hear who his labels are. You only hear Justin Timberlake, and you know who he is. So that's just a main thing of like, and Madonna. You know, I mean, like, look at all the famous people. They brand their name. They're not, you know, especially if they're multiple streams of income. Most of them do go from musician to actor, things like that. So, I mean, just more of a point of why it's so important to be branding your name. And then it's very important to know your target market. Who are you going for? Like today, if there's anything that you can do today, definitely just grab a piece of paper and write down who it is, who's your main avatar, basically. Come up with an avatar of a person that you are seeking out to find. So like for me, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, I definitely relate to stay-at-home moms more and things like that. So not saying that that's my only target market, but those people tend to relate to me more. You know, just really go for your target market. Try to figure out who it is. Are you looking for people who need to lose weight? Are you looking for people who like to travel? You know, I mean, it just depends on what your industry is, and really, you know, with all this social media, you can pretty much target market anyone on Facebook or Instagram, stuff like that. And then make sure that you're creating value based on what your target market wants. So if you're in health and wellness, your value that you're giving out, your videos, your blogs, or whatever it is that you're doing must connect with those people. They, you know, make sure that your avatar, your target market are the people who, you know, the stuff that you're giving out is definitely what they want to see and hear. Use the same picture as well as the same name, like we had talked about the name before. The picture is very crucial. If you can't, you know, afford or can't get a professional to come, you know, nowadays you can get your friend to take a picture of you outside and just really take that picture and make sure that that picture is all over social media as your profile picture. If you go to my fan page, you'll see the same picture on my fan page is on my Twitter, is on my Instagram. It's everywhere. And that is for mere recognition. It's not my favorite picture. I need to take a new picture, but when I do take a new picture, what I'll do is I'll slowly show that picture and gradually take the old picture away while bringing in the new picture, so that, you know, nobody gets confused on who I am or where I went or anything like that. What do you do that, right? You have the same picture?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we even, well, Live the Dream's coming up, and we had branded ourselves so much in those pyramid shirts that when we went to Live the Dream, we didn't wear them until the last day, and then the last day we had them on, and people were like, oh my God, it's Kelly and Stephanie, well, where have you been? And we're like, we were here the whole time. So it's the little things. I mean, you're right. If you're going to change it, you got to do it slowly. Otherwise, people are like, wait, especially with us girls, because we change our hair so quickly. Time.
Well, that's like this morning's wake-up call was with Mark Harbert, and they were talking about his new hat that he wears. And I'm like, it's amazing how people relate to that. You know, like he's starting to wear this new hat, and now he's like being known for this hat.
The hat guy, yeah.
I tried one of them.
Did you?
Remember?
Yeah. Kelly's here. He's listening. He's by me.
And then while branding yourself and just kind of doing, you know, the steps that I'm telling you to go through, find your market, stuff like that, you also want to know, you know, like, what do you want to be known for? What is it that you want? And pick two things that you either know very well or that you want to get to know very well. So, I mean, if it's Instagram, if it's mindset, if it's copywriting, if it's whatever your niche is, I love mindset. I think mindset can go pretty much anywhere with anybody, because I think that that's the first thing that you must really master in this industry and in any kind of success is your mindset. And once you get that right, I mean, this morning, guys, last night I was on this new laptop that they had talked me into buying because I need something because my computer's gone. And I'm on this thing, and me and laptops don't get along because I'm so fast that that little piece on the front, like, skips around. So I'm just sitting there while my husband and his friends are outside grilling and drinking beers, and I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing it. And then I said to myself, are you kidding me? You promised yourself you would do this. You're doing it no matter what. Get up, figure it out, and get there, you know? So here I am. I'm at my parents' house. My very supportive parents are allowing me to broadcast from their house, and you might be seeing this place for a while now because I don't know when I'm going to get my computer back. But so getting back on track. You know, so you don't want to be the jack of all trades. Just make sure you pick a couple things and really master those things. And, you know, you can add on, you know, in 6 months, if you've mastered these and you want to do something else, then you can, but people will know you for what you have. You know, like when I first started out on Instagram, I'm very well known for my 15-second videos because I was publishing them every single day, posting every single day. So a lot of people that I didn't even know, I would talk to on the phone and be like, oh, I listen to your 15-second videos every day. And then now, you know, branding myself as this Tipsy Tuesdays is another way. So, yeah, so pick two things and just either whether you're good at it now or you want to get good at it, whatever it is. I mean, that'll just force you to be able to learn more about what you want to as well. And tell your story, guys. It doesn't matter where you're at in business. You're further along than most people. You're on this webinar right now. You're learning. And obviously, success is very important to you. So just, you know, make sure to be telling your story because people will relate to you, and as you grow, they will grow with you, or, you know, everything, it's all your story. It's all about how you got there. I mean, what do we love the most? Sitting around and listening to success stories. You know, Countrywide Mortgage is a huge mortgage company. They started out two guys, $100,000 out of a garage. Those are stories that we all love to hear. So people are waiting to hear your story. So make sure you're telling your story and be you, because that's what people are going to be attracted to, is who you are, whether, you know, and if they're not, okay, you know, I mean, this is your business. You want to be around people who want to be around you as well. So make sure to be you, tell your story. Be consistent. If you're going to start doing video marketing on Instagram, then be consistent with it until you get to where you need to get, and then you can add on, you know, Twitter, YouTube, or whatever. If you're putting out value such as blogging or videoing, make sure to be doing it. You know, if you're going to promise yourself 3 times a week, then make sure to do it 3 times a week, so that the people who are following you see the consistency, know what to be looking for, and they will be looking for it. So, and then be on social media. Definitely, you guys are obviously doing that. That's probably how we met. So definitely be out there. Try to get yourself hooked up. I know I'm not a very good Twitter person, but I do have a lot of followers over there, and that's all because I link Facebook and Instagram to it. So at some point in time, I will get better at Twitter. And I will be bringing that to you on Tipsy Tuesday. And then think future, guys. This is about your future, and brands are not built overnight. Okay, so don't go out there and be frustrated within the first month or so that, you know, you're not getting to where you need to be. As long as you're being consistent and proving to those people who are following you and watching you that you're going to be there for them and you are ready to lead them into the success that you're leading into, it's all about that. It's all about the future. So definitely be patient with yourself. We're all in this together, and building a brand is definitely something that doesn't happen overnight. So, what do you think? Do you have any questions about that, Steph? You have anything to add?
No, you're doing awesome. I don't know what happened. Now I can see you, but I know I'm gone. But you know, I just, you know, going back to branding yourself, and just a little note that, you know, kind of just keeps I keep being reminded of is Fiverr. Take that picture and get, you know, a picture and get it done as a banner and other things too if needed. You don't, you know, other than that, you're right on with everything today.
Yes, Fiverr is key. If you want anything done, you can get all sorts of stuff over on Fiverr. If you have not been over there to check it out, it's a very, very cool place, and there's people willing to do things for you that would take you hours, you know, for $5. So definitely get over there. They can make banners, all sorts of stuff. There's also Canvas. Is that it? Canva. It's canva.com, I think, and you can create your own banners and things like that on that website as well for free. So I'm going to share my screen really fast and show you just some tools that we use to brand ourselves fast and easy, and let you kind of see. I just did this very cool new funnel. So in the back office of MLSP, if you are a Mastery member, this is available to you. It is the funnelizer, and on the funnelizer you are able to create your own custom funnels. So you can literally brand yourself. Are you seeing me?
Yes.
Or are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So there's I'm not going to go through and show you how to create funnels. It's very, very simple, but I do want to show you this new funnel that I just put together. So as you can see, the branding right here, I mean, there's my picture. That's the picture that's on Instagram. That's the picture that's on Twitter. That's the picture that's on my fan page at Facebook. So when someone clicks on my link via Instagram, they automatically know that they're where they're supposed to be, because they just went from my page to seeing my picture again. So they're like, oh yeah, there she is. Okay, so we're doing this right. And for those of you who are in MLSP, I lost my train of thought there, sorry. I guess I can't type and do this at the same time. There's MLSP offers training that you can give away via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. That's what I used to use prior to making this funnel and really starting to play around with funnels. I would use other leaders' trainings and things like that that you can give away that helps you get leads. So, I mean, you don't really have to jump into something, you know, like this right away, but this is also available with your membership at Mastery. So, so you can see they come in, they see my picture, they see, you know, loving Instagram but still struggling to get leads. Here's my secret to over 7,000 followers. Okay, so now we're going to go into, this is awesome for those of us who, I know a lot of people on this webinar right now have been with us since basically the beginning of Tipsy Tuesday. So, so they go on here and there it's one of the Tipsy Tuesdays. It's 30 minutes of Instagram training by me.
Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday.
So as you can see, this is such a massive, fast way to brand yourself online through these funnels. Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
Perfect. So as you can see, that's such a cool thing, and I'm going to go through and I'm actually going to make a video, just a video for Instagram. Then I'm going to do some training on Facebook just for Facebook. Then I'll do, you know, Twitter once I get over there. And you can see how people will automatically see my face, my video, and then when I call them up on the phone, they're going to know exactly who I am. And not only are they going to know exactly who I am, they're going to feel like they know me already because they've watched my 15-second videos, or they've seen me on YouTube, or they opted into that capture page, which was me. So that's a lot of how the branding and stuff like that. Have you guys used Funnelizer?
We do. We've used it, yeah. We've used it to capture people off of, you know, groups and things like that for events. I do. I have set up the. I did set up an Instagram training too that we have Funnelizer set up, and I got to get today to sometime today. I have one that I have in mind that I'm doing. So.
You gotta tell me when it's up so I can come over and see it.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be on qualifying questions for teammates.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if there's anything else, just make sure you know your audience when branding yourself and getting out there with your name and things like that. Really, and then it's your name so that you can add on whatever you want. I mean, like for me, I talk to a lot of people. Some people don't, want to join my primary, which is fine. I also have the option of MLSP as well, and then I also have affiliate marketing that I do. So if I start talking to someone and they say, "Oh my gosh, you do webinars," I have affiliate links to the webinars as well. So, I mean, that's why branding yourself is so critical, and getting out value to your people is so critical, because, the more they see you, the more they know that what you're doing, the more they trust you, like you, and will buy from you. These people, this target audience, and knowing their target audience is so important, guys, and the reason it's so important is because these are the people who are paying your bills. So you really want to know who they are and where they come from. Hey, Charmaine, it's all right. So yeah, you really want to just make sure that you're branding yourself and your name, things like that. Is there any questions as far as social media, or how to get your name out there, or where to be branding, things like that? Anybody know? Okay. Well,
I would have to just also say, just be careful of what you're putting out there, because you are branding You.Inc. So you want to watch, what you post. I know we all are guilty of just getting on Facebook and doing a little vent, but you want to make sure that, people are watching you every moment, and they're judging you on your reaction to things. And if you're not reacting well, that's also going to, hurt your brand, whether it's on your personal page or not.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. The making sure that you're posting the right things. I mean, at all times, even on your personal page, you're still interacting with other business people, and so even on your personal page, you like Steph said, you can't rant or anything like that. I mean, of course, it's funny to use stories or things like that, but to go out there and negatively post something, or post a picture of you, at a party not in the best shape, is probably not a good idea either. Just things like that. And I know.
So.
Huh?
You attract what you post. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is such a great saying right there. You attract what you post. That is so key and so true. I know you guys are on my list. I just found some new Instagram updates. I'm going to do a video on that as soon as I get up and ready and stuff like that. So that's what I was doing when my computer crashed.
Yay! You keep us up to date on that one.
What?
It changes so quickly.
Yeah, there are a few changes. Well, you know that you can hashtag emojis now.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then they've limited the hashtags to 25. So there's a few different changes and stuff like that. If I don't get around to making the video, I'll definitely watch for the newsletter. And if you're not on my newsletter, then you can go to sammywall.net to register for my newsletter, and I will definitely be getting out some pretty cool new features that are happening over at Instagram. Kind of playing over there more. So yeah, I mean, basically, to round it all up, it's make sure to be branding your name, make sure to be you, make sure to be consistent, Make sure to watch what you post, because everybody, like Steph said, I mean, literally, you have no idea how many people are truly watching you, but they are, and they have been for a long time. And even if you don't know who they are or don't interact with them, they're still watching. They're still watching from afar, and when they're ready, they do come out and come forward. So any kind of post can definitely take those people and change their mind about you real fast. You don't want to do that.
Yep, I see it all the time from my own eyes. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be one of those people where people are like, dang, that girl's having a bad day. What happened?
I know, right? That's how I felt yesterday. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's fun to hear it all, but it's about how you react about it rather than, you know, what's actually happening.
Absolutely. I mean, this morning, so I woke up, I have this new little laptop that is pretty, and they said I could do webinars and all this stuff from it, and then when I open it up and I start playing with it more this morning, it's not like bringing up certain websites and things like that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I take the dog out for a walk, and she goes to the bathroom on this like hill, and I'm walking and I go, fall right on my butt, wet butt, the whole works, leaving to come over here to do Tipsy Tuesday, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And there's the mindset right there, guys. I could have completely changed everything, and my day could have gone sour to sour to sour. And if you put off good things into the universe, good things will happen back. You know, here we are. I love, 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 love being here with you guys, and you have no idea how important you mean to me. I know you guys. I know the ones who show up every week. I'm so thankful that you guys are supportive of me, and I love, 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 love you. And I would do anything to make sure that I don't ever let you down on Tuesdays. So just know that. Know I love you. Know I'm here for you. And you guys are my family. Call me, please. If you need anything, call me.
Yeah.
So.
No, we love you. We think you're awesome. So Kelly and I are just over here laughing because, you know.
Because it's just the industry is such an amazing, beautiful place. I mean, the relationships that you develop, the truth is that as network marketers, you know, the only time we look down is to put our hand down to help the next guy up. If you're doing it right and you're working for your thank yous and you're giving your value and you're doing the things that you should in this industry, then that's truly the only time you should be looking down, is to help someone else up. And
right.
If you're leading life like that, then good things are going to happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all so much for being here. I know you have a big day, Steph, so good luck to you today, and everything will be great for you. I'm so excited.
Thank you. We'll see what happens.
All right, and I love you all, so catch me wherever. I'm going to run over to Facebook real fast, and Charmaine, I will post in the Facebook group, I'll post this recording, because I know we got through a lot fast at the beginning, so I'll post that in the Facebook group as well so you can rewatch it. So I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you on the social media. Bye for now.